Are you trying to lose fat after 50 and you think that exercising more and eating less is the way to go? The fact of the matter is that working out harder, doing all this exercise, and then under eating is actually probably the reason why you can't drop fat. My name is Joy, and I am a primal health and fasting coach for women in midlife. In this video, I'm giving you real strategies for fat loss over 50 that honors your hormones and that really work. Tip number one is to stop under eating. One of the things that we have learned all too well, especially if you grew up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, is you've learned how to undereat, how to undernourish yourself, and just go after minimal calories to fuel your body. Undereating triggers survival mode, not fat loss. You should be prioritizing protein. That means when you eat a meal, you should be getting 30, 40, 50 grams of protein per meal. And now you can adjust that to according to how many meals you eat a day. If you eat 2 meals a day, then you probably should be getting 40 to 50 grams of protein. If you break that up into 3, then 30 to 40 grams of protein. The reason being is protein helps to preserve muscle, which we need, especially in midlife. It helps to boost metabolism, and it helps to regulate all those hunger hormones. So paying attention to make sure that you are getting enough to eat every single day. If you are going to implement fasting, that's a different way to look at it. But for the most part, when you eat, you want to nourish your body and nourish it well. And making sure you get enough protein will help keep you on the track to fat loss, fat maintenance, and also building enough muscle to support you through the second half of life. Tip 2 is move more. But we have to do it smarter. We are not created to run long distances. We are not created to work out for hours a day. If you think back to our ancestors, they did not have a regimented workout schedule. Oh, I have to go for my run today. No, it was built into their life. And yes, our lives are different. We have to intentionally add things in, but you can overdo it. And if you think you're going to burn off what you ate, it just doesn't work that way. Our metabolism doesn't work that way. You do not burn fat or burn away what you ate by how much you work out. It totally works in sync together to help your body and help your hormones come into regulation so that fat can be shed from your body in a more easily fashion. It can actually work against you because you may be raising your cortisol. And if you already have high cortisol levels, then working out hard and too much can actually work against your whole goal of burning fat. So we need to be strategic. There's certain things you could do. Walking is great for you. That helps to boost metabolism. It helps to build muscle. It makes you strong. Walking is a normal activity for us as human beings, and you should be working it in every single day. That kind of movement. Some strength training, 2-3 times a week if you want to, but it shouldn't be something that you do for hours. 30 minutes, 2 to 3 times a week is all you need to build muscle and keep strength and to build your bone. One of the things that I've implemented, because I like things easy, I have added a weighted vest. In a weighted vest, what that does is it adds strength training and resistance to something I already do, to walking. That is a great hack. Now, I'm not a great believer in a lot of hacks, but that is one that makes sense because our ancestors used to carry babies on their back, used to carry wood and pots of water. It just makes sense to add some weight when you're walking. And I have noticed tremendous benefits since I started using my weighted vest. And tip number 3 is time restricted eating or intermittent fasting. This ultimately means taking time each day, a certain period of time where you are going to allow yourself to eat, where you are going to nourish your body properly. And then take those other hours where you're not eating and give your body a chance to reset, to digest, to rest and do what your body was created to do. Intermittent fasting helps to preserve muscle, helps to take care of inflammation, and helps you to burn fat because it supports your hormones, your hunger hormones, starts to get them back into balance and helps your body really to run and create the metabolism that we were born with. A metabolism to burn fat when we have to, and then burn sugar when we eat. The problem now is we are constantly eating. So all day long, our body is in sugar burning mode. Well, we're trying to lose fat. So we want fat burning mode. So we have to give our body a chance to deplete the sugar we ate, deplete the sugar that's stored in our body, because there is sugar stored in your body, and then run out of it, and then decide, well, I need fuel. So I'm going to start burning fat for fuel. It's a natural process. The problem is it's like a switch, and most of us are stuck in sugar burning mode. And when you start fasting, you may be overwhelmed. Like, where do I start? The simplest way to start fasting, adding it into your life, your daily life, is to start with a small 12-hour fast. Stop eating at 8 at night, and then don't have anything again till 8 in the morning. That's 12 hours. Once your body gets that down, and if you feel comfortable at that, then you can increment it up in 30 minutes to make it longer until you get to your desired or where your body thrives. It is very individual, but that is a great place to start. Start today, 12 hours, go 12 hours with just water. You can also have black coffee in that, plain herbal tea, but that is something that you are doing something so well for your body. And those 12 hours are powerful and can start to heal things, start to reverse things, and get you on a path, the path that you want, to lose some fat and to maintain it as you grow older. Don't get discouraged. You may be in your 50s, late 40s, and you think, I have weight and I guess this is it. Don't get discouraged. Your body is capable of stepping up its metabolism, of burning fat, of reversing some of the things that have been created because of the lifestyle that we live today. Unfortunately, we don't live in a world that's supportive of a healthy lifestyle. We have to do it intentionally. And until we know something, we don't know. And we live a life that's leading us down a path we don't want to go. But once you learn that these are strategies that really can change your health and are naturally and biologically meant for us to live, like intermittent fasting, just eating in a certain time of day, you will start to see and reap the benefits. Fat loss may be slow, but you will see other benefits and know that you are moving in the right direction. We don't want quick results. We want lasting results. And it may take a while, but putting these little habits into place can really start changing your health starting today. And that leads me to tip number 4, which is stop dieting. Stop looking for these quick fixes that are going to drop your fat, make you feel better, make you look amazing, make you have the energy that you desire. Stop thinking of it that way. We have to have a mindset that if we want lasting results, then we have to take lasting action. And that starts with your daily habits, what you put into place today. These strategies that I'm talking about are things you can do free from your home. And you put them into place and start following through with these habits and stacking them on top of one another, you will see your life start to change. You will see your health get better. You will feel better in your 50s and 60s, and you will realize that you are going in the right direction. It's not overnight, but if you get your mindset that this is not a diet, this is not a quick fix, this is a lifestyle that is going to help me reverse what's happened and step into a healthier version of myself, that I can live and enjoy the life that God has in front of me, the purpose that I have set before me. You need to focus on consistency, focus on commitment, even when you don't feel like it. When we do the things that we don't want to do, even when we don't feel like it, that's when strength is developed. That's when courage is developed. And that's when you start falling forward. We have to get off this diet roller coaster. And in our 50s, we are at the point where we realize, yes, something has to change. The diets don't work. Doing them over and over again, expecting something different this time, expecting I'll lose the weight and then I can go back to the way it was and live normally. We can't look at it that way. It is changing our habits, changing our lifestyle. It's not the norm. It may be different from your family members or your friends, but if you want to go in this direction, sometimes it's lonely, but it will help you pave a way to better health and ultimately to the fat loss that you have been after. The matter is, what our bodies crave is stability. They want to be stable. They want routine. They thrive better with it. And when you push through and create a routine that challenges, but also sustains your momentum, you will see your life change. Tip number 5, which for a long time, I didn't realize that it really mattered. I didn't think it mattered, is sleep, prioritizing sleep. Sleep affects so much. First of all, do you know you do the most fat burning when you're sleeping? So why wouldn't you want to protect that time of day, that time of your 24 hours? Protect your sleep. This is how we keep hormones balanced. If we lack sleep, there's so many things that happen in our body. Our cortisol levels come up. When cortisol levels high, we cannot lose weight. It's one of those hormones that sleep helps to regulate that we need. The other thing is when you don't sleep, the next day, studies have shown you're just naturally more hungry. You crave carbs. So that works against you. So you have less fat burning, you have more cortisol that actually stops fat burning, plus you're craving food. And usually it's not a craving for a healthy thing like protein in an avocado. You are craving carbs, quick carbs, processed foods, and that isn't helpful. So aim for 7 to 9 hours every single night. Protect your sleep. Sleep, whether you think so or not, it matters. And it's so important, especially for fat loss and especially in midlife. And tip number 6 is to clean out, to start to look at your life and your journey, your health journey in a different light, to understand that all the clutter, all the things coming at you can just simply confuse you. You hear so many things, so many videos on different tips, so many things about protein, so many things about activity, about what diet you should follow. You've got to find a way and clean out all the rest and focus on that. We aren't meant to know everything that's going on. We are just meant to find our way in this world that would be best suited for us and our lifestyle. What are those healthy habits that you can put into place? Now, I've laid out some strategies here that can really help you start to create a routine that clears out all the other noise. That if you focus on it and you start with these habits, you can start to build your own healthy, primal lifestyle. That's what I think about as we need to get back to primal, back to the basics. Knowing how our ancestors lived is exactly how we need to live. Yes, it takes more intention. Yes, it takes more thought. And yes, it takes more dedication in today's day and world because it isn't just going to happen. We have to do it on purpose. It may not be our fault that we are where we are with being overweight, having inflammation, having brain fog. Maybe it's not our fault because of everything we've been taught and everything we've gone through. It may not be our fault that we are where we are on our health journey. We are where we are in our weight, wanting to lose fat, wanting to reverse all this inflammation that we have developed because of our lifestyle, because of our environment, because of the things that we've been taught that were wrong. It may not be our fault, but I'm here to tell you, it is your responsibility. It is my responsibility. Nobody's going to do the healthy habits for us. Nobody's going to build a lifestyle that supports how we want to live for us. In today's day and age, it takes intention, it takes determination, it takes grit, and it takes some grace. Don't forget the prayer because that really helps you to hone in what you need to do and how you need to live in order to support that way of life. And the last thing that I want to mention, I had mentioned in activity and movement that you really need to lift heavy things. We do. We have to lift heavy things. We don't have to do it all the time. We don't have to do it for hours on end. But when you have a chance to lift a heavy thing, do it. Your bones and your muscle, when you use them, they realize they are going to be used and they build and they maintain their strength and they build their strength. Add in something that you are lifting heavy things once in a while. You can lift 1 or 2 things every day, but you want to do something that is putting some strain on your muscles and your bones because that's what builds them. Do it because what we use gets stronger. And that's why you want to add that in. Plus, when you build the muscle, that helps with metabolism, it helps with fat loss, it's all good. So the first thing we're going to do for a recap here is the first thing is stop undereating. Stop undereating and feed your body what it needs. Number 2 is move more and move smarter. Make sure that you have a walking regimen every day, have a goal, try to hit it. Add in things like a weighted vest or walk uphill, but do things where you are moving every single day. We weren't created to sit. We were created to actually walk, actually move, movement, squatting down, reaching on the floor to grab something, then standing back up, Those are natural movements, and we were created to do that. We were not created to sit for long periods of time. And I've said it before, sitting is the new smoking. It's harmful to your health. So as much as you can, get up and move. 3, time restricted eating, intermittent fasting. Start with 12 hours. Fast for 12 hours and move up from there. You will be beginning to feel the effects, see the effects, and teach your body how to go without food. Our ancestors went days without food sometimes. We can go hours without food, and our bodies adjust. Our bodies start to burn fat for fuel, and we feel better, and our bodies are given the chance to heal. So make sure that you are not eating all the time, not popping something into your mouth all day long or sipping on coffee, sugary coffee drinks. Take time to give your digestive system and your body time to rest, to heal, to reset, and to rejuvenate every day. Tip number 4 is stop having the diet mentality that I have to have a diet. What's the new diet? Which is the quickest diet? It isn't a diet that we want. We want a lifestyle that produces lasting, long-term results. We're going after fat loss. We're going after longevity. We're going after increased energy so that we feel good and we're excited to get up every day. You need to make sure that you have that mindset that it's not a quick fix. It's a lifestyle change that is going to help me be who I need to be for the second half of my life. Number 5, prioritize sleep. Make sure you're getting your 7 to 9 hours every single night. This helps to boost metabolism, keeps cortisol levels low, and reduces your cravings throughout the day. So important. Number 6 is create a routine and keep it simple. Stick to one routine. Stop looking for the next best new thing that's out there that will help you drop fat. Our bodies were created to work with our metabolism, to live in a state of equilibrium, to be healthy, to be at the weight we're supposed to be at the body composition we're supposed to be. And if we take care of these different habits and nurture our body in the proper way, giving it the sleep, the food, the exercise, the mindset, the stuff we have to do, our bodies will go in the direction we want to go, and we will start to feel good in our body again. You used to feel good in your body. Growing up, I felt good in my body. I may had some extra weight, but I still felt good because this was before all the diet mentality, all the things we were taught in the 80s that you had to be super thin. All these things affect our mindset. We need to clear them out and make sure that we stay focused on building something that's going to last. And then number 7 is making sure you're lifting heavy things. I used to be, can you get that for me? Asking my sons or my husband to pick up something for me. I just do it now because I want to keep my muscle. I want to keep the ability to lift heavy things for as long as I can. So I am going to use those muscles. I'm going to lift things. I'm going to lift buckets or whatever it is I have to lift around the house or outside. Use your muscles. Use it or you will lose it. That's what you have to think. I'm going to use it or I'm going to lose it. So make sure you're lifting heavy things. So fat loss over 50 isn't impossible. And you don't have to stress or go to extremes. You just need to support your body and put something into place that will help lead you to where you want to go. You just need to support your body. If you're ready to stop feeling stuck and you want to start feeling strong again, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video out because I want to help women in midlife feel their best, lose fat, and have the best life yet after 50. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.